Welcome back to Overexposed, where today we're going to have an in-depth discussion of camera bags. So if you're like me, and I'm assuming that you are, because you've clicked into my little humble internet video here, I'm assuming that you like camera bags. It seems like as photographers, we're always on a quest to try to find the perfect camera bag, and for whatever reason, the camera bag we have just won't cut it. So a few months ago, I picked up my wallet and I was once again on the quest to find the perfect camera bag. So for a little bit of backstory, I'm gonna get the camera bag that I was using before first, and that is the Prince Street. And this is an all leather camera bag, and it's a messenger style bag. And this is what I used every day. This is what I crammed my cameras down into, my notebooks, my folders, and carried it to court. It's a really, really functional bag, but my problem with the bag was it's a little bit too small. While it very comfortably fits my 13-inch Mac, which is my personal PC, it does not accommodate my work computer. Until me recently taking the role of directing attorney of my office, I didn't always have to have my work laptop with me. But for now, I'm forever chained to my work laptop, which made the Prince Street bag no longer a really good option for me to take with me on a day-to-day basis. So I had to think of another option. Some of you guys on this channel may be familiar with a particular subreddit called Buy It for Life, and something that routinely pops up on Buy It for Life are messenger bags, camera bags, laptop bags. And a company that routinely pops up on there is a company by the name of Saddleback. So for the past few years, I've kind of had my eye on them, looking for a bag that would hopefully accommodate my photography wishes, but also my business interests as well. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. To give you an idea of my POU, this needs to be a bag that I can get a camera into and maybe a lens, but also carry my work laptop and pens and notebooks and all these different things that I use on a daily basis. So it needs to be kind of dual function. This bag will ultimately be more of an EDC bag more than it'll be a briefcase, a proper briefcase, or a camera bag. So that led me to Saddleback's website. With the recent promotion, I wanted to treat myself a little bit, and that led me to the Saddleback Flight Bag. And God, it's heavy. Ugh. That's the first thing that becomes immediately apparent when using this bag, is how darn heavy it is. So let me take you through the bag. The most obvious and striking feature of the bag, and the thing that drew me to this particular Saddleback, is the way that it opens. You can take a look at the top here. It opens by these two pull tabs, and see it opens from the top. Unlike the bag that I had previously, which you had these buckles and it had to open over the top. And so I really like that about the bag, the ability to easily access the bag. It's really simple. When I need something out of my bag in court, I can quickly access it. I can just, bam, pull the top open. So I'm gonna take you through some of the things that I have in the bag. Obviously, we're a photography YouTube channel here. I have my Leica M6, comes with me every day, comes with me to court. I can't tell you how many times I'm out on the road, going to various courts in my jurisdiction, and a cool photo opportunity presents itself. Always want to have my camera with me. It's a staple, it's in my bag all the time. I've also got a few notebooks. I think we could very properly do a bougie notebook review at some point on this channel, but we need to stay on topic. I have my A5 Hobonichi 5-year notebook here. And then also my A5 Hobonichi Cousin, and that's what I use for my planner. Keep everything in there. It's got a nice little journal section as well. Don't use that too much, but the calendar and planning functions, love it. So those are my two notebooks. This is my planner, and then I also keep a 5-year journal, so super cool. I have a pen pouch. I'm an attorney. We're always looking for pens, and I keep a leather folio, and this is actually from the company Galen Leather out of Turkey. Really good company. And I don't have anything too fancy in there. There aren't expensive fountain pens in there. They're mostly these Uni 1 clicky pens and just your standard Pilot G2s. But the most interesting thing that I've done, and this is kind of a little bit of a modification of the bag, is I have put a divider down in the bag, because this camera bag and all Saddleback bags, at least the ones that I've seen, are open on the inside, and you can take a look there and see. Just nothing inside, no dividers, except for that laptop sleeve. So I found this divider on Amazon for 15 bucks, and this is what I use to store my camera in. It's got a nice big pocket that I can easily slide my camera down into, and then also a little additional slot on the side where I keep my state ID, business cards, AirPods, film, all the little daily accessories, the things that you need on a day-to-day basis. But that's really the game-changing discovery. That's what made a Saddleback bag usable for me as a photographer, was a nice padded divider that I could put down in the bag. So you take this really nice, really sophisticated looking bag, heavy duty, but you add a little more functionality to it by having the ability to add this additional divider. And then the last thing in my camera bag is the aforementioned state laptop, Commonwealth of Kentucky's laptop. If I didn't already spend so much time in front of my Mac working on YouTube videos and those kinds of things, I spend infinitely more time drafting motions, responding to emails, and doing all the day-to-day stuff on this. So the state laptop, this is the reason why that I ended up changing from the Ona bag. It fits nicely inside the laptop sleeve of the Saddleback bag. Actually, one more feature on the bag are these front pockets, and you can see I have a few things inside. These are really functional. I love these. They're nice and big, really good sized pockets. But I keep a few cords and a laptop / phone charger. I'm in the Apple ecosystem, so I've got this. I'm in the Apple ecosystem, so I've got this eHo. This is like an Amazon generic brand, 100-watt wall charger. So it's got a couple of different ports on the outside. It'll charge my laptop, and I've also got cords for USB-C, which is my laptop, and then I have an iPhone, AirPod, all my Apple accessories cord as well. So I keep those in the outside pocket. I use these native union cords. I like the little leather tie that they have. But yeah, I bought a dedicated charger for my laptop and my phone just to keep with me all the time, so I'm not always moving chargers back and forth. Those will stay inside that pocket forever and ever, amen. And then I don't think I actually have anything at all in the other pocket. Let's take a look. Oh, I do. This is my multi-port adapter. Works on my Mac, but it also works on my work laptop as well. Also utilizes a USB-C. It's a card reader, and then also additional USB ports. So I keep that with me as well. I don't have to use it too much, but it's really handy when you need it. All right, so now that I've got the bag reassembled, let's talk about some of the really good things about this bag. You can tell by the weight when I picked it up, and you can kind of even see, I'll take some B-roll so you can see in more detail, but how thick the leather is that this bag is made out of. The bag is made out of really premium, beautiful, gorgeous, full-grain leather. Absolutely stunning, very thick, very heavy. So that's something to be aware of. This is an 8 or 10 pound bag, very heavy. Even with nothing inside it, it's a substantial bag. But that comes with some benefits. Number one, looks great. But number two, even if you do damage the finish, it's unlikely that you're gonna permanently damage the bag. The company touts this marine grade thread on the bag, and you can tell by looking at it, it's really substantial. Not that the Ona is a bad bag by any stretch, but the thread used on the Saddleback is 2 or 3 times as thick as the thread used on the Ona, and the leather is probably the same. And that probably warrants a discussion on price here, and I'm gonna get the Ona bag back up here. So you have 2 bags here. This one's a little smaller and this one's a little larger. And both of these bags are at very different price points. The Ona bag is more like about $300 to $350 depending on where you find it. And this Saddleback bag is nearly twice that at about $700. The Saddleback Flight Bag is a very expensive bag, but it feels like you get a lot for your money. Getting back to the original place where I discovered Saddleback, the Buy It for Life Reddit. Saddleback's moniker is "They'll fight over it when you're dead." They market these bags as heirloom pieces, something that you'll want to pass down to your kids, and that's reflected in their lifetime warranty. So if something ever does go wrong with the bag, something gets messed up on it, Saddleback will 100%, you send the bag back to them, they'll fix it and get it back to you. Really cool company. I really enjoy the build quality of the bag. I made a point in my Leica video. I really enjoy things that have nice build quality. You can see that even in my notebook and my planner with those Hobonichi notebooks. I really do value things that are built really well. And this bag just perfectly complements that. It's a very satisfying object to own. I can't tell you how many compliments I get on the bag. The very first day I carried it into court, my judge spotted the bag instantly and he said, "Holy smokes, what a nice bag." He said, "Is that a Saddleback?" And I was like, so really nice product. I love it for what it is. This is my EDC bag, right? This is the bag that goes with me every single day. So if you're wondering how I can justify a $700 bag purchase, this bag goes with me. It makes every step that I make in a day. It's my purse. It's with me all the time. So that's why I ended up with the Saddleback over the Ona. Nothing really wrong with the Ona. For most people's uses, this is going to be really good. I just needed a little bigger bag and kind of wanted to treat myself to something with a little better build quality. and the Saddleback has proved to be just that. So $700 camera bag, obviously not going to be for everybody, but it's a really cool bag and I've really enjoyed using it. So if you thought this video was cool reviewing the Saddleback and talking about the Ona, here's another video where I go a little more in depth on the Ona camera bag. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.